Hey, how are you guys? It is Harrison Barron from growth-generators.com. Now in this video, I want to talk about how to find a referral partner that is going to help you get to the at least six-figure mark in your first year. And I'm not hiding anything. We are going through step-by-step of what I would do if I was just starting an MSP to go out there and the people that you need to find and become friends with so you can get tons and tons of leads. Before I get into that, I do want to invite you to check out my masterclass down below. There is a link. I've said it in just about every video, but people seem to love that course. And then also there's going to be an even better version of it in the next coming weeks as well. So you're definitely not going to want to miss that out, depending on when you're seeing this video. Number two, there are tons of helpful links below this video, meaning if you are looking for a buyer persona, if you are looking for any of my future videos, I'm going to come back and update this. I have a great one coming out, probably my next video, about if you're in sales and you're looking to track your sales, how much leads are costing, all the way down to profit per quarter. I'm going to be coming up with that as well, and that is going to be given away totally for free. I just want to help you guys. Buyer personas, helping you target your ideal client. All those links are down below. So let's get into the video. If you are looking to essentially get your foot off in the right, we'll call it the right spot, there's a couple things that you need to do. You can do any and all of the marketing out there that's available, but this method is the fastest and easiest way, bar none. Is it going to take a little bit of work on your end? Yes. Is it going to cost you a couple bucks? Yes. And by a couple bucks, I mean it could be substantially less than $100. I'm talking about the best ROI possible for $100 bill. And that is simply exactly what I'm about to tell you. Before I get into each step by step, other marketing strategies do work. I don't want to say that those are bad. You can pick up the phone, you can cold call, you can do Facebook ads, you could do cold email outreach. There's so many ways to essentially get your business out there. But this is the step-by-step of this strategy, which in my opinion is the best one available. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to find a local chamber of commerce. Now I know a lot of you guys, especially the people I've talked to, have already started joining your local chambers of commerce. And I love that. I mean, I am so happy to hear that, because your local chamber of commerce is great at two things. One, helping businesses, which is their primary goal, is helping businesses. And number two, helping your local community. I have no affiliation with chambers of commerce. I'm a part of them, but I genuinely love what they do for the local communities out there. And all of these businesses want to help each other. I have yet to see a business in there that doesn't want to help at least somebody else's business. And they all secretly want business in return, but everyone there is there for the same benefits. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say I lived up in Ronkonkoma, Long Island, New York. I would go to google.com and search Ronkonkoma Chamber of Commerce. And you can do this wherever you are. If you're in, I don't know, Toledo, Ohio, you can do that. If you're in Austin, Texas, Chamber of Commerce in Austin, Texas. Just get creative with Googling. And if you don't think it's there, I promise you, Chamber of Commerce, Austin, Texas. Austin Chamber of Commerce, home. I mean, almost every chamber of commerce understands the value of having a website. So it's really not that hard. And the reason why I like each chamber is because there's usually not too many competing companies in each one. It's not completely exclusive like a paid networking groups such as LeTip, or you have BNI as the two really, really big ones. And I'm sure that there's a local one near you. If you just search your area and followed by networking group, something is going to come up. They usually range from $100 a month down to $25 a month up to $1,000 a month, depending on how high of a caliber you want to get into. But there are tons of chambers out there. Go find the one that's close to you. The next thing you want to do is go to the membership area. And I just found this, so I'm going to do this. Directory. You want to go right to the directory, and every single one has a directory. So in this case, if I go to Ronkonkoma and I go to Ronkonkoma's area, you go to the chamber members, and it's going to give you a list of their chamber members. Now, for the most part, they're all going to be broken down into these basic categories. Not exactly, but for the most part, some kind of category such as this. The next thing you want to do is look for marketing, because marketers are great at referrals and giving out business. Here's the secret about marketing companies. And I own a marketing agency, but it's the truth. Most marketing companies genuinely kind of stink. They stink because it's not that they're actually bad at what they do. It's because there is so much competition in the marketing space to get your name out there, to get thousands, if not tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of views on your website. You have to produce a ton of content. You need multiple creators creating full-time content in order to get into the space, or you need to have been doing it for longer than just about anybody else. It is so rare to see somebody break in from starting to hundreds of thousands of followers in sub 1 year. It's just too difficult. There's too many digital marketers out there that all understand the value of creating content. So because of this, they typically figure out and find business locally, which is great. That's exactly what you want, because if they're finding business locally, that means they're out networking. They've already built some kind of network themselves. They have people surrounded them. They're already embedded in people's businesses. They're either making videos for people with, cameras. They are doing just about anything to get involved in somebody's business and help them with marketing, Facebook ads. There's just so much competition out there. So I'm going to go back to sharing my screen, and we're going to look for marketing because I think it's important. Computer, IT, and technology, that's great. Not really what we want. Advertising and media. Wow. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about. And I didn't even search the Austin Chamber of Commerce. I actually pulled this up for Ronkonkoma. You go in there, you search media or marketing. We have Union Square Advertising and JVC Broadcasting. If I go to Austin, we can go to radio broadcasting. We could go to video production, television. We'll go media and publishing. Right now, I think that's probably where we want to look at. Austin American Statesman, Community Impact Newspaper, Travel Host. Maybe not exactly what we want. Let's see. Creative and digital media. Let's go there here. Avamia, Dime Agency, Fit to Tweet, Glide, H Street Digital, all of these are great people to go call and have conversations with. Just like in the Ronkonkoma Chamber, while it's not probably as big because Austin's a fairly major city, you can go through and call these people and set up meetings. Now, here's where that sub $100 comes from. There's no such thing as a free lunch. You want to invite these people, hey, can we get together? I'd love to either come visit you at your office, or can we grab lunch one day? And take these people, these business owners or these sales executives, out to lunch. Learn to trust them and make sure that they trust you. Do whatever you have to do to build bonding and rapport and trust with these people, because they can give you tons and tons of business. More often than not, they're not partnered up with a IT or MSP firm. It's just really the reality of it. They don't really get involved with kind of promoting other people, but commonly they get asked, hey, can you fix my computer? Do you know somebody that could fix my server? I know you guys are kind of in the tech space, and they use that word, tech space. They're constantly getting asked this, but they don't really have a good referral source. And most of the time, they're never partnered up with an MSP such as yours. So this is where things get creative. You can go out there, take these people to lunch. It might cost you $50 for lunch, and maybe you have to take them out to, I don't know, some kind of networking event or something of that nature. When you do that, life becomes way easier because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. And by you building that trust with these people, they inherently are going to want to send you business and start to get together with them on a weekly or bi-weekly basis because they already have an established network. Hey, what's going on in the network community? What are you guys hosting? Are you guys hosting any events? Are you guys attending any events? Is there anything I could tag along with? They are always in the know. That's what they do. They're in digital marketing. A lot of times they carry on cameras. They want to be the one that publishes it. They're the ones going to the events, taking pictures of drones. They always have these cool bits of technology laying around. And because of that, people are like, dude, bring your drone. Like, come for free, bring your drone. They could easily just add you to the list. It's really not that hard. And in many cases, they will, because they don't want to be bombarded with questions about technology. Oh, you gotta talk to this guy. He knows everything that there is to know about technology. Trust me, go speak to him. I don't really know much about technology. You want to talk about Facebook ads? I know Facebook ads. But fixing your computers, that's all this guy. You got to go talk to this guy. And that could be you. That's the benefit of it. You have to know how to go and find these people and approach them. So joining that Chamber of Commerce is the critical first step. Now, it doesn't have to be that chamber. You can do other networking groups as well, but Chambers of Commerce are usually fairly reasonably priced. And once again, they do great work for the community, and the members genuinely want to help each other. So leverage that. Go find the marketing companies in there. Sometimes they're not all going to attend a meeting. Most Chambers of Commerce have a meeting every single month. Most business networking groups have a meeting every single week or bi-weekly. Go to these meetings, be a part of it, start being a part of that community, and you're going to find clients in the area. And that's the huge win. By finding clients locally, partnering up with these digital marketing companies, they're going to send you tons of referrals. And by that, you can then go and build a business. And if you're not sure, like, well, how much money do I actually need to get to 6 figures? My next video, I have a giant spreadsheet. I spent literally probably the better part of 8 hours perfecting this that you can steal, and it's going to have every single thing that you need to know. How much money you spent on ads, how many leads you got, how many leads you closed, your closing ratio, so you can see it potentially going up or down, what months you do better, what months you do worse, things that you're probably not going to find in any other tool out there, but are really good for you to just take a quick look, see it and understand it, and know what you need to do to thrive. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that little notification bell, so that way when you come back for next video, you're going to have your socks blown off. The link will be down in the description once that video is live as well, but it'll have my cheat sheet that you can steal, and it'll walk you through exactly how to use it, but it's going to transform the way you do sales. And using this, you can go through and use this strategy of finding these digital marketers in the most basic way possible. And if you've made it this far, I did just remember one thing. If you're like, I don't want to go do that, I don't want to go bother these people because they're in the Chamber of Commerce, go on Google. Marketing companies around Ronkonkoma, New York. Marketing companies wherever you live. Raleigh, Durham, Charlotte. I'm just using East Coast, maybe not New York City. New York City is gigantic, but your town, your county, in wherever you live, go do it. Saskatchewan, Canada. I don't know, British Columbia out there. Sacramento, California. There's tons and tons of marketing companies out there. Google them and start calling them. They pretty much all rely on a lot of in-person. Some of them might have, if they have hundreds of reviews, they might be a really big company and they might not be interested in talking to you. But the vast majority of other ones genuinely want to work with other companies in their area. And this is where you could just be that piece of the puzzle that comes right in and starts to build your business. So if you made it this far, really appreciate you guys. Once again, like, subscribe, notification bell, and next video is going to be an absolute banger. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye.